Looking for help with course design and installations? A new disc or other accessories for your game? Well, OzDiscs has a huge range of all disc golf equipment in stock. 5% of each sale goes back to support your local club through their rewards program. Also, did we mention they have next day shipping? Well, jump online and check out OzDiscs now at www.ozdiscs.com.au. For over 10 years, the Flying Disc Store has stocked Australia's largest range of flying disc products. From disc golf discs and bags to ultimate frisbees, throw and catch discs and dog discs, the Flying Disc Store has everything you need. As part of our support of the Tee-Off, the Flying Disc Store would like to provide Tee-Off listeners with 5% off any purchase in the store. Just use the code TEEOFF5 when checking out to get your discount. Visit www.flyingdiscstore.com.au today to grab a deal. And if you have any questions, be sure to contact their friendly staff. And welcome back to the Tee-Off, an Australian podcast about the awesome sport of disc golf. My name is Paddy Robinson. I'm here with Timmy Bohan for episode 90. Timmy, how are you, mate?
Yeah, pretty good, Paddy. Haven't been playing too much disc golf lately, but been watching a little bit.
Yeah, okay.
Just not USDGC because I'm too tight to pay the $20 I need to pay to actually watch that event.
Oh, mate, I'm keen to get to that, actually. We've flagged that down there. We'll talk about USDGC later on, but... yeah, not playing. How come, Timmy?
Oh, it's been windy as all hell, mate. Yeah. I don't know. I'm pretty sure that all the seeds and whatever happens in spring, everything's been blown around sufficiently to this point, and the wind can shut down because it's been, difficult to walk out your front door, let alone play disc golf at the moment.
I mean, you've got a pretty good history with the ENT surgeons. How is the nasal cavity? Does it hit you pretty hard?
No, we're all good. No? Since the last surgery, the hay fever's been far less intrusive.
Do you know that surgeon retired after your surgery?
Noel Russell? Yeah. No, he's done 3 on me, mate. Good bloke.
Good bloke. Yeah. Very good bloke. Anyway.
If only he had some sort of point system that I could accumulate over the journey, I could have got some vouchers.
Noel Russell bucks or something like that. Anyway, we digress. It has been really windy. And Tim, you didn't think that maybe that could be good to, go and practice in? Or is it too windy?
Way too windy, mate.
No.
Way too windy.
You're on the Eruption docket, yeah? You signed up?
I am. And if it's that windy, I'm going to have a miserable time. But...
Yeah. It's never windy in Mount Gambier, and it's always predictable wind as well.
That's it.
Yes, fair enough. I've actually been playing a little bit of disc golf. I saw your dad the other day.
Yeah, he's been playing a bit of disc golf too.
Yep.
Get a life, you two.
Trying to, mate. Trying to. Anyway, at least I got to play with one Bohan. But yes, any reflections or tips lately, Tim?
Get out and practice because... I mean, the lack of playing on my part's starting to show. I had a few warm-up rounds at Bohan Valley leading into the BV Bash, which went horribly.
Yeah, okay.
And I could throw forehands about 75, 80 metres now.
Yeah, okay.
And the backhands, I don't know what I'm doing, but they don't go very far. And then sometimes they go very far, and I can't discern what I'm doing differently.
Yeah, right.
So,
okay. So practice is kind of handy.
Nah.
Well, hopefully there's some good weather coming up, so hopefully we'll see you out there a bit more, Tim.
I'm a bit of a summer bandit. I like playing over the hot days.
Yeah, when we don't have any disc golf tournaments.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
No, I want to put on the hot start. That's always a good one to start the year for me.
That's good. All right. Well, I think we need to get into some news.
What's news around the world, around Australia? What's news? What's happened and who's spoken?
Well, thanks, JB. Okay, so we're just going to do a very quick recap of the MVP Open because we haven't been on.
We haven't done MVP yet.
No.
You're kidding.
Up at Maple Hill. Yeah. Probably one of my favourite tournaments of the year.
It's very cool. It's the one with all the unique winners, right? They never have back-to-back winners at Maple Hill.
Yeah.
They didn't this time around. They had Colra Darlin
Yeah.
But he's he got a first big win for a long, long time for Cole.
Yeah.
1 shot ahead of Gannon Burr and 3 shots ahead of Ricky.
I think, like, from what I know with Cole as well, and I don't know a hell of a lot about his game, but I think when he's on, he's hitting lines and stuff. It's just everything's on a rope.
He throws so straight. Every time I
straight.
watch him throw, I'm just like, how is he not winning all the time?
Yeah.
Like, you look at, like, Nicholas Antala and his form's just whack. You look at Cole and it's just poetry in motion.
Yeah.
And he throws similar lines, those two.
Yeah.
And he's very, very good when he's on. But maybe some maturity there.
Was he on?
He was very on. And clutched up late because, I mean, Cole, Gannon and Ricky were like 10 shots ahead of the rest. Yeah. And all 3 of those boys were absolutely charging. And, you know, if you're not the most winningest player on tour and you've got Gannon and Ricky charging you down, take some kudos to actually win. Yeah. So well done.
Yeah, so Cole getting the win, which was pretty damn cool. And then in the FPO was Missy Gannon.
Yep, cash money Missy Gannon, getting some big paychecks again. 4 shots ahead of Silver Saarinen and Holland Hanley. And Hayley King rounded out in, 6, she was 8 shots behind. Yeah,
good to see Silver there. I mean, she was out of the gates pretty early with a pretty comfy lead. But, you can never be too comfy at MVP, that's for sure.
That's it. I saw some highlights. from Hannah Hun. She threw in on that big castle hole, which was kind of cool.
Yeah.
But, it's a good one to watch, MVP.
Yeah, if you haven't seen it, go back, watch some Jomos of it. You won't regret it. Then we jump to the big one over the weekend, Timmy, and arguably the most prestigious disc golf event for the year outside of Worlds, the USDGC.
Means a lot to the Americans.
Yeah.
The old USDGC.
Means so much that you got to pay extra to watch it.
Yeah, and look, I was like, nah, I'm not going to bother. I'm not really feeling it. And then I saw who was on the lead card after the first round. I'm like, oh, it might be worth it.
Yeah.
And I was like, nah, still not enough. And then I saw it for day 3 and day 4. And it was almost worth the $20 just to watch the last round, I reckon.
Yeah.
When do you ever get to see Paul McBeth and Ricky go head to head these days?
Yeah, I saw they were tired, and I was like, yeah, all right, I think I might do this. And then I woke up late, so I checked the scores, and I'm like, yeah, I'm glad I didn't, because I think Ricky fell back by 8 strokes or something.
Yeah, heaps.
He did claw back, but I thought, oh, okay, that's not that tight.
Got to shout out the winner though, Anthony Barella, 1-time major winner. He got a 4-shot victory over Ricky and Paul with Calvin Heimberg 1 shot back.
Now, actually, to anyone listening thinking, oh, these guys are massive tight asses, I did pay the extra because I saw AB was up there and fighting with Macbeth, and I'm like, nah,
it wasn't just the payment. You got to pay, and then you got to wake up at 5 a.m. to watch it. So that factored in more so than the payment. Was like, am I actually going to get up and watch it and make use of my $20 here?
Yeah. But no, it was. I saw AB had the lead early, then Paul tied it up pretty quick by hole 6. So I watched from about hole 5, hole 6, and it was a little bit hard to watch. Paul was making some bad mistakes.
Saw him go OB on, it's like in the middle of the round, he's cooking. He throws this crazy good drive, but there's like a circle of OB, and he found the middle of it. It was so, I don't know, unlucky.
Yeah. And he did
have a 116-foot throw-in / putt, a C3 putt.
Yeah.
Deep C3 putt on hole 16,
yeah,
which was just absolutely insane.
Actually, AB kind of says after the round, he's like, he's grown, they were making comments about he's basically been, 12 years old or 8 years old or something, and they've been watching him play. But he's sitting there, he's about to win the USDGC with Paul McBeth, Ricky Wysocki, and who was the other on the
Calvin?
And Calvin Heimberg. So the biggest inspo dudes, and he's and Paul's dropping 116 meter pass. I'm like, mate, you're actually living this right now, and you're winning.
So sick.
An absolute fantasy. So, yeah, pretty unreal, pretty special.
That hole 16, it was windy as all hell, 120 metre hole, and AB goes lunar.
Yeah.
It's disgusting, mate.
Yeah.
It's disgusting.
I've played that hole. It's a long hole.
Mate, I can't get I couldn't throw a lunar on hole 1 at Ruffy.
Yeah.
I'd come up short, and AB's throwing it. Craziness.
So yeah, no, bloody awesome to see AB get the chocolates there, and I think this is his first major.
Yep, first major. He's a one-time major winner.
Yeah, that's pretty unreal.
It's kind of funny how there's even more, there's actually more pressure on Macbeth to win a major than any of these people that haven't won one.
Yeah.
Like AB probably had some pressure. He's never won a major. He had the chance in European Open and didn't get it done. But there's more pressure on Paul because if he gets another one, he ties Climo.
Yeah.
Which is craziness.
He'll get there. He'll get there.
One day.
The other thing I was going to say is Ricky. It was a little bit disappointing to watch. And I think with MVP and this, I don't. Has Ricky got a win this year?
He hasn't. And after he threw an 1100 rated round in round.
Yeah,
was it
13, 14 under.
Yeah,
tied the
which is mental.
PB.
Yep, bogeyed the last hole too, and that's crazy. He was just some of the putts he was dropping. His putt looked so dialed in. C2, C1, just flawless. Yeah, so good. Looked like old Ricky. So I don't know. Just needs to.
We need just 3 rounds of that.
Yeah,
and he's laughing. But I suppose I'm curious as to what Ricky does coming up for the DGP. Playoffs, because he usually gets up and around that. So
as long as he sets a couple of alarms in the morning, mate, just get sort the snooze out. Make sure he's got the volume on the alarm up.
Anyway, all right. So that's probably a bit about the MPO. And then we had the Throw Pink, women's.
The women's 2025 Throw Pink Women's Disc Golf Championship, which thankfully Missy Gannon won. It's by 3 shots ahead of, just because I can't pronounce her name, Annalie Tugjas Maniste. Don't know.
Sounds pretty
I was
good.
Actually going for her because she's always smiling out there. I think, is she the one that eats all the bananas? That was the insult.
Oh,
that was the script we got.
The 4 bananas around or something?
Yeah, I think that was her.
Oh, man.
But she's only 9.56 rated, and she was leading for most of that tournament, just the final round. Unfortunately, she couldn't get it done, and Missy jumped her.
Yeah.
But, there's some good highlights. I watched the highlights of the FPO. Some good stuff.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's unreal. It's good and it's nice to see Throw Pink. They work pretty hard to support all the women and that sort of stuff. I like seeing the pink baskets out there. It looks really cool. Yeah.
Missy got another 15K paycheck, so that's awesome.
Good couple of weeks for Missy.
Yeah, that's it.
That'll probably pay for, all the petrol for next year.
Yeah. Silver Saarinen in 3rd and Sophia Donica in 4th.
Yeah, she looks Sophia up there.
Built. She looks strong.
Sophia?
She's strong.
Oh, man. We got to watch her play at World Teams.
Yeah.
And yes.
Her and Taylor
strong.
Kochek. They're 2 girls that could absolutely beat us up.
They're athletes, mate.
Very, very strong.
Sarah did beat her, but yeah.
That's good stuff.
Not in a fight.
Oh, Sarah, I wouldn't know. She'd be a scrapper, Sarah.
She's a scrapper? Yeah.
Anyway, much else to say about this one?
There was a couple of things I did want to say. It just feels odd that there's only one event now on if you want to watch it, you got to pay extra. And I hope they abolish that. I don't like that. It's just annoying. You've got to have a DGN Pro account. So I mean, upgrading was only $5, and then for $5 for the month was nothing. I get it.
I did that for the European Worlds, and then they got another month out of me because I didn't cancel it.
So here's the PSA.
That's the business plan. That sucks. Sucks that that's a business plan. They're just relying on people to be unorganised.
Maybe we should put this in the title, PSA, cancel your DGN Pro.
Absolutely.
Bump it back down after USDGC.
You always get a reminder when the season's finished because they try and keep you going with I remember it was here's Eric Oakley playing what's the Rocket League? I got a notification and I'm like, oh, that's a good sign. I need to cancel Disc Golf Network. Just crap like that.
Well, I did actually. They put out the survey and they were asking would you keep DGN over the off season?
No.
I'm like, no,
not at all.
So yeah, is there anything, Tim, that they could put out that you would be interested in and maybe keep it?
Oh, that's a good question. I don't think so, to be honest.
Yeah?
Yeah, I don't think so.
I think
outside
got one thing for you.
Outside of tournaments, the only other thing I would like to watch is the skins matches on OTB.
Yeah.
And back in the day, I used to like the Champs v Chumps on Central Coast.
Yeah. Well, on that, there's a little discussion point that's a bit further down, but the PDGA have just announced that there's the Asia Tour.
Okay.
They've announced this, and we know that Down Under, the Down Under tour Down Under, is getting a bit more traction. So I don't know. I reckon it'd be kind of cool. Maybe in a couple of years, we might see a few of those tournaments on DGN, and that'd be cool. Might keep my subscription, because really I just want to watch tournaments. Like Skins is good. The putting league was kind of fun, but I didn't really watch it. But yeah, they're probably the main things.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I could get around some New Zealand disc golf, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's push on. We had a few other Aussie events as well. Yeah. We're going to start with the
hang on. No, sorry. The last USDGC thing, the new Innova baskets got released.
Oh, yes. We didn't talk about the baskets, did we?
Yes, we have to. And Fergie's not here to our basket
aficionado.
Yeah. Connoisseur.
Culprit.
Yeah. But yeah, Innova have upgraded their basket.
Upgrade, you say?
Upgraded.
They've upgraded the basket.
Yeah. Well, they've released a new one, and it's
worse.
The whole thing was like it's supposed to be pretty schmancy.
You're beating around the bush, Paddy. They were copping some hate online, and look, I just saw some spit outs. Nicholas Antala, I'm going to say he putts with a lot of hyzer.
Mm-hmm.
So he had one sort of get through the chains, hit the pole, come out, and he had one just cut straight through the chains like a hot knife through butter, Paddy.
Yeah, okay.
Ricky, he's putting from the drop zone on the beach hole.
Yeah.
Which is it's just a death putt. It's scary as it's too long to be comfortable, and he gives it a full bid, perfect putt, flat, spinning. It was dropping into the tray, and it's like hit the loop at the bottom and jumped out. And it was like the first time I've seen a putt or a spit out that they say where I haven't been able to be like, you know what, that was a little high, that was a little left, that was a little off target. That was just perfect. It was in the tray, and it's come out, and it just couldn't have happened at a worse time for Ricky, because that was he needed he deserved the reward for going for that putt and nailing it.
I don't think that just comes down to that basket. I've seen that happen on many different baskets. It just seems to be a thing. If you hit that ring that the chains are holding, then you've got that chance of it coming out. Like, it's happened to me multiple times.
You almost need to bring up Gordon Ramsay review for what I'm about to say. But like, is there a way for like just the chains to be connected at the bottom of the tray, and just then you can fully control the strength of them, how tight they are and how loose they are? What impact would that have?
Instead of having a ring.
Yeah, just something that connects them at the bottom. I don't know.
What, like to the actual catcher? Do you mean,
mate? Get me some PVC. Let's have a craft session, Paddy. I can come up with a.
You lost me at PVC.
No, look, I don't know. It just.
Yeah.
I saw.
I think it's just one of those freak things, though. Like,
dude, I saw Pete Hallier back in the day playing when he was cool and in Geelong. He went up wherever the hell he is now. But he had a Fennekin like ace that was in the tray long enough for him to put his arms up, being like, yeah! And then it jumped out off that ring at the bottom. So I don't know.
Abolish the ring. Okay.
It just needs to be a better system, doesn't it?
Make baskets great again. Come on.
I don't know. America. Look, it's hard to judge these baskets on a tournament like USDGC where it was like so windy and adverse conditions, because that was also playing a role.
Yeah.
But yeah, didn't stop the internet trolls having their field day on the baskets.
They looked pretty.
Yeah, well, their baskets are baskets, mate.
Yeah, but they had that like kind of traditional look, which I thought looked cool. Anyway, sorry. So moving on, Aussie stuff. Let's hear it.
New South Wales Open 2025, presented by RPM Discs and Total Tools in Sandgate. This went down at Rathmines, New South Wales, which I haven't played, Paddy, but you've played a bit of Rathmines back in the day. Yeah,
played Rathmines a few times. A couple of New South Wales Opens. They had Aussie champs there as well.
General consensus was it's like a 6 or a 7 out of 10 course. But look, I haven't been there. What do you reckon?
I mean, back when I was playing it, I was like rec to advanced. And I remember there was a couple of holes that were kind of jank. Like there was one that was like a full 90 degree. I think going back then now we could like really destroy it.
Yeah, okay.
But there were some banging holes. Like it sits right on the lake. I think it's Lake Macquarie. And right on the lake. It's a beautiful place to play. So I think like back in the day, Neil Roberts and those guys designed it.
Yeah, okay. I heard good things. I've been meaning to get there, but just never had a chance to, I guess.
I think there was a lot of potential, but I remember just some of the holes there was a lot of like, when I've played tournaments there was, a couple that were a bit like, really?
I heard it wasn't meant to be at Rathbines too. Wasn't it meant to be on like a different course at one stage?
Well, when I was legitimately looking at going up in Newcastle, and when I was looking, I thought it was at a golf course.
Okay.
Yeah. And didn't Clayton, hasn't he made he did a design
maybe.
up there or something like that? But that's where I thought it was going to be. So I was really surprised when they started like posting photos on Soch that it was at Rathmines. It's like, when did that change? Like, what happened there? Because I think I said it on one of our episodes this year. Like, I would like to see Rathmines come back because it was a fun place to visit and play. But
seems like it was very, very windy. It seemed like I saw some, particularly I saw some of the players posting from the practice rounds. It was just like, there's no point going out in that wind. Like, is this the location where Pritt threw that shot that got onto Jomez that went backwards? Is that
No.
Well, the wind looked like it was that bad. So
okay.
Anyway, I digress. The winner of the New South Wales Open in MPO was Austin D'Alessandro by 2 shots over Leith Brodie and 3 shots over Luke Bain.
Yeah, nice one.
With Robert Reeves and Clayton tying in 4th place. Good for those boys.
Pretty solid from Leith there, taking out second too.
Yeah, big time.
Nice
I think Bainey and Austin were going head-to-head for a little while there, but Bainey had not a... they all had the same last round, but I think he had a bad stretch at the end there.
Yeah, nice one from Austin. I think there were a couple other Canberra boys up there. I saw Vic was copping a bit of flack. We were saying, hey, there's no interstaters coming to the Vic Open, and there were no Victorians at the New South.
Yeah. Well, Nath Parrish, he's played every single event on the ADG calendar so far. He made his way up there. And
Nath Parrish, he's becoming the bald Bohan.
The bald Bohan. Yeah, he can take that throne, mate, because I'll probably be there in a few years myself. But I didn't have a good one, Nath.
Well,
he only likes to turn it on when he's playing against me just to whoop my backside. And if I'm not there, he just turns full MA4.
At least he was representing Vic. Thank you, Nathan. Yeah. Yes, appreciated.
We'll push on. MP40, Chris Palazzi had a 2-shot win over Matt Wallace and Kevin Costa.
Nice.
MA1, Daniel Jacob, 3 shots over Liam Baston and Paul Komenos. FA1, Sarah Champness over Claire Bruton. MA40, Peter Bly over Gavin Palmer. FA40, Carol Hartley, another win over Jenna Buchan.
She's just another notch in the belt, Carol.
MA50 looks like it was a playoff between Jeff Parry and Joshua Conroy, with Jeff coming out on top, according to PDGA. Had Kevin Brooks and Roland Kashula tied in 3rd place as well.
He's after the Kashula.
Paddy, come on, mate. You're better than that. That's Fergie territory. FA50, Janet Cartwright over Tanya Behan. MA2, Jordan Christensen over Kirsten Murray. And MA3, Finley Atkinson over Peter Williams. FA3, Callie Wickham over Jade Harrison. MA4, Robert Ryan over Colin Merritt. MJ15, Reed Taylor. And FJ15, Lily Nicholson-Love.
Yeah, right. Yeah, good one.
So, we went there at New South Wales Open, but I've heard that the MPO field didn't do as good as they possibly could, but I think like the course was pulling the ratings down and the weather had played a role. But yeah, even speaking to Austin, he's like, yeah, probably shouldn't have won with that rating and how we played, but he got it.
Okay.
But look, you can only beat who you beat on the day, and he got the chocolate, so well done to Austin.
Nice. Then we go up to the Rockley Rumble, which was held up at Rockley in Queensland. And TD was Nick Halstead. Nice one, Nick. 48 players in the MPO. Paul Phillips gets a win, 2 strokes over Jack Siphonius. MP40 was Ryan Johnson with a handy 15 strokes over Darnley Pearson. Oh, nice to see Darnley out again. MA1 was Aldo Tam, 4 strokes over Luke Robinson. FA1 was Sarah Mubby. MA40 was Brad Turner with a 2-stroke win there. MA50 was Mike van der Linden, 10 strokes over Carl Chu, pretty solid. MA2 was Danny Raglis. Looks like he won that in a playoff over Jacob Harvey, according to PDGA there. Nice one. MA3 was James Barnum, 3 strokes over Michael Van Beek. FA3 was Amy Ogilvy Hickey, 2 strokes over Camille Hazem. MA4 was Thorne Fenton by 5 strokes, and FA4 was Anna Mullins. And then we had MJ15, 2 and MJ15, Carter Shorter won that one. So, yeah, very solid.
Very solid. Good to see Nick putting on that tournament to benefit the Paul Macbeth Foundation.
Yes.
I did see him put up a disc for sale, one of the Mario Brothers copyright infringement Lunas.
Oh, yeah.
That was fetching a pretty fine price. So well done to Nick.
What did it go? Do you know what
I was actually trying to find it. I think it was in Shenanigans, actually.
Okay.
Oh, it was a Plastic Stacks. I don't know. Can I just say, while I'm looking for this, the Plastic Stacks cover art of John Candy with the mate, that was jazz. Was that jazz?
Yeah.
That's so good, Jazz. Take a bow, mate. That is so good. I hope that never gets changed.
No, well, he owns the page, so
does he?
Yeah.
Maybe it was on Shenanigans. I can't find it. This is the bane of Facebook, mate. You just can never find anything on there. But I think it was at least 150 hard-earned dollars, which is good to see. Oh, here we go. Yeah. You didn't get to throw a bid or two in there, Paddy?
No, I don't bid on stuff that's not Trilogy, mate.
Oh, Ronald's chucked a bid in for 150. Oh, here we go. Abra 167. Patrick Wilson 200. This has gone for way more than I thought. Wow. Looks like 260. I don't know. They're all out of order here.
Yeah, right.
Looks like it's either sort of in the 250, 260 mark, which that's going to make it one of the most expensive discs bought in Australia, I would have thought. It's good stuff.
No, isn't that by you?
No, mate. I haven't racked up a bill that high. But good stuff.
Yeah. All right, and then we nick over to the Perth Open, which was in Balcatta.
Yeah, where's Balcatta?
I've no idea, to be honest. Not sure.
Hazard a guess that it's in Perth. We'll just stick with that. Gary Paul TD, Ken Summers assistant TD.
Yeah.
And we had CJ Donnelly get a 3-shot win in MPO over Patrick Wilson.
Yeah,
Kudos to Connor getting the chocolates there. MP40, Corey Bandy.
Oh, love to see it.
FP40, Sue Summers over Joanne McCamish.
Nice.
MA1, Nur Santos over Matt Wynn. FA1, Signe Trommel over Claire Beatty. MA40, Jason McCormick over Lee Baker. FA40, Tanya Leanne. MA50, Ken Summers. MA60, Kim Holmes over Padraig Donahue. MA2, Raymond Hale over Alex Taylor. FA2, Jasmine Barr over Julie O'Donoghue. MA3, Mattis Cuck over Leanne Manning. That's great stuff for Leah in MA3, coming second. Well done. Yeah. FA3, Claudine Baker over Crystal Goscombe. MA4, Bo Davis, and MJ15, Tom Baker.
Very nice. All right, Timmy. So that's about all the news in as far as tournaments go lately. But I did see that we've got the Eruption coming up in a couple of weeks, and there's a new course in Mount Gambier.
Apparently, 6 new baskets have gone into the Blue Lake, I believe.
Yes,
on the water.
Blue Lake Park.
Blue Lake Park. Okay, not on the water.
No, don't know. Don't know if it's down in the actual crater, mate. But Blue Lake Park. So I think we haven't done this for a while, but I think we should do like a little competition for the Eruption week. What do you reckon?
Sounds good, mate. I'm going to have day 4 completely off, so I'll be over there having a crack at the new course.
All right. What do you reckon that week of the lowest round, like whoever gets the course record for that week, for the Eruption week, we'll give out something special. I'll pull a fancy disc out of my collection.
Right. Sounds good. And it must be verified. You can't just be racking up solo rounds. It's got to do it with somebody.
Yeah. And it's got to be U-disc.
And no 2 off the first. That rule, I do it, and I feel bad about myself for doing it. No 2 off the first.
No 2 off the first? All right. It's got to be witnessed. It's got to be that week. It's got to be U-disc. and no 12th the 1st.
Yep.
No mullies. All
Sweet.
right.
And you get a high five from us.
Yep. All right, sounds good. And there was some other some historic sort of news in the Australian scene. Dave Perry has hit the highest
Rating ever.
in Australian history.
He's gone up 8 to 1016, which is enormous.
Yeah.
And Paddy, you'll be happy to know, mate, his Throwlers non-invitational round, still 1087.
1087. So it got locked in.
Officially the best round ever in Australian history.
Can I now send my complaint to the PDJ?
Yeah, please.
No, that's awesome. I was surprised that it didn't get sort of smoothed a little, but there you go.
I haven't had a look. I'm going to have a look live on air. How did we go this month?
Oh, okay. I don't know.
Let's have a look. Paddy Robinson. Time to upgrade the photo, Paddy. Hey, you went up 3. That was last month. You not play 1?
No, I haven't played a 20 actually.
Okay. You're up 3.
But
981.
I'm up 3.
Happy
That's
days.
Right. What's my photo?
Oh, it's just
the black and white.
It's pre-kids. You're way too handsome here, mate.
Oh, okay. No, I'm holding on to that.
Actually, I'm the same. Mine. That was when I had Nancy. At least I remember get the ace the day she was born. Very good photo. I went up this month. I went up 1 to 967.
967,
mate.
Yeah, solid.
I think I'm very fortunate. I'll have to have a look, but I'm pretty sure I've put in like 2 or 3. Like right on 900 rated rounds. My standard deviation must be very narrow. They're not counting, which is good. Very good.
Very good. All right. So there's a bit of news there. Anything else, Tim?
No, that's about it, I think.
Yeah.
We're just ramping up to Eruption at these days, aren't we?
All right. So with some Australian tournaments, there, I've got a bit of a segment or a bit of a discussion point for you, Tim. New South Wales Open kind of just happened. It kind of jumped on us. We've seen some tournaments in the past, like the Vic Open this year, and we're kind of seeing it a little bit more with Eruption. But Eruption's probably one of the best run events, and they actually do their social side of things quite well. But a lot of other events aren't really doing much. We haven't seen a whole heap for Oz Champs either come out. Like I've seen a little bit with Blake getting around, like playing the course and doing a bit of popping.
They're doing a
bit, yeah. Which is
I'm actually seeing quite a bit of champ stuff, which is good.
Yeah,
I think.
But is there enough, Tim? Is there the move for the weekend for New South Open? It just kind of I feel like that just happened. It was state champs and kind of snuck up on us a bit. But I don't know. What do you think?
What do they do at the moment? I feel like at the moment they make a Facebook group or a Facebook page like Eruption or New South Wales Open 2025 and they start posting on there, and that doesn't really work because those pages don't get many followers.
Yeah.
Because they're new.
Yeah.
So maybe if you had something that you could just repeat every year, like Eruption, I guess, because they do that.
Yeah.
We know where it is and we know when it is.
Yeah.
That they can keep contributing to that. But I feel like they kind of need to not do that. There's got to be better ways to get your name out there.
Yeah.
I don't know if it just goes through the Oz Disc Golf Instagram page or Facebook page. But
it would be nice to see maybe a little bit more from ADG. Just even pumping the event up a little bit, like a bit of I don't know, but just a little bit more, I think.
I reckon Reese Wiz is back home and he'd have some grand plans for how to fix this because that's I mean, think about Cataraction.
He's in marketing, yeah, or he was no.
He's just good at that sort of stuff, and running the ads, and just, I feel like what works best is just reaching out to people directly. And he did that for Cataraction. Said, we've got this thing for pros coming along, and everyone did.
Yeah. I mean, Wayne was great with Cobden Carnage. Saw quite a lot of stuff.
That's it. I told him I was in Bali about 50 times, but he did a great job.
I mean, I think you're talking about marketing, so I want to see if you've got Cobden's a good example. Wayne was really pushing it, pumping it, messaging people, which was great. When I went and played the course, there was so many amazing holes and that sort of stuff.
Should have put these out there.
Absolutely. Start taking photos and videos and a little fly through, or just photos of some of the picturesque basket sort of locations.
So we had a little brainstorm session about what you could do, and I think exactly that. And the way to get it out there is, unfortunately, you can't just make a Facebook group and start posting on there because no one sees it. So you almost need to go to like whoever your local person is that has a bit of a following on social media, or has a bit of like reputation. So your MPO or FPO players, and be like, you know, registration opens for this in 2 weeks. Can you please go out there and just post a reel or a video every day of playing a new hole on the course? Something to promote my tournament so that people know where it is, when it is, and why they should get there.
Actually, and that reminds me too, the Perth Open, when it used to be like Pine Lines, they made like screensavers.
Okay.
Of the like Kingsley went out there and took some photos of some of the picturesque holes.
Yeah, cool.
And I had that as my screensaver for like at least like 2 years. Like there's, you know, a photo can really just bump you up. It just had the date. It came out like within 6 months. It was just this perfect like Pine Lines photo.
Yeah.
Even something as simple as that could be like, hey, like it's on. Like,
I'll tell you
just
what,
get
Paddy,
you pumped for it.
That's a great idea. And look, we did it for Bendigo.
Oh yeah, people.
We didn't get asked to. We just got out there and we were just mucking around with our mics. And look, we copped some flack for that. Fair to say.
Did,
You know what I mean, people loved watching us go a few over par. Yeah. With but look, we didn't have cuts. We didn't edit. We didn't take multiple goes. We just that was what we did on the day, and we put it out there. But a whole shitload of people watched it, Paddy. I'll tell you what, they knew what they were expecting. And I don't know about you, but I got a lot of people asking like, "What about this hole?" and like, "What did you think of this?" or or looks cool. You know, just saying that sort of stuff. So it was cool.
I mean, it doesn't like it is. It has been good with Champs seeing Blake play a few of these holes.
Yeah, that's it. I think Champs is doing okay because they've got. I think there's a dedicated Australian Disc Golf Champs Facebook page that's the same one every year.
Yeah.
So if you don't already, make sure you get on there and follow that. Yeah. And it has been good to see Blake and Alex and whoever else, you know, shred the lines over at Mundaring. I can't remember the other people, but there were others.
What you were saying before about like the actual Facebook page and that sort of stuff, I think that probably works fine at a local tournament like your Cobden Carnage or like your Barn Valley Bash or that type of thing. I mean, it could be probably run through the local club's website. Like there's a lot of clubs that like Geelong Disc Golf and Melbourne Disc Golf that have a page for it on their website. But I think the bigger ones, like you know that there's going to be state champs in every, like there's going to be the South Australian Open, there's going to be those ones. The location might change, but I mean, it can't cost that much to have the website and have someone sort of put a little bit of time into it to update it. And yeah, I think that's probably a good point. I think it looks a bit nicer if it's a state champs. That's where it should be.
Yep.
Yeah,
I don't know. I'm not sure. I think websites are a little bit outdated. Like I'm not seeking out individual event websites and things like that. Yeah. I think the best way to do it is just to get your content circulating on social media.
Yeah.
So get out to, you know, if there's going to be a Vic one, I'd be going straight to Cassie. I mean, like, Cass, can you play these holes? Post it out there. There's people in every state that you could find to say, look, just put the content out there. Give me a little bit of promotion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would you do you ever go to like the ADG website apart from, you know, looking up the the tour standings? Tim, do you jump on there to look at events or anything like that?
I probably type in ADG sanction events into the Google search bar.
Yeah.
5 times a week. Not so much now. Now I go PDGA Nathan Parrish. Yeah. But back in the day, that was, you know, it was hard. It was because I'm planning work, so I'm trying to plan work and things around the events. So I'd always go on there and
there's a spot where it can link to.
But I know about that, and I don't know if everybody knows about that. But
I probably don't go on there enough.
And if you're like, you know, if you're just your random bloke playing your local course and playing league days every now and then, how do you find out about the comps?
Yeah, it's fair enough.
I think it would be through
bit of word of mouth and
local players, and maybe someone at league day says this, or hopefully there's like a poster stuck on like the little T signs at hole 1 or whatever. Yeah, people can see them when they start the rounds.
Yeah,
it's a good question.
It's good. Yeah, it's a good point. I'm interested if anyone else has like some thoughts on that. Like, flick it in.
Reese Wiz, mate. He's the whiz.
Yeah. All right. Hit us up, Wiz. I'm sure we'll get. I'd recircuit as well, Ballarat. Yeah. Let us know what you think, boys.
Mate, if he puts pictures of those horns out, I sign up.
Oh, mate, the best disc golf trophy in Australia.
That's it.
I'm going to bomb that tournament every single time because I want it so much.
It's bloody good, pal. I don't know what to do with it, but I've got it. The kids haven't broken it yet, so.
All right, Timmy, I don't think there's too much else on the cards, but I did put a little quiz together, which we haven't done for a while, and I felt a little bit inspired over the weekend watching USDGC. So I've put a USDGC quiz together.
Oh, boy. Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to test you and test the listeners.
I know very little history about USDGC, but we'll give it a crack.
Oh, I reckon you might know some of these, actually. Okay. So who do you think has won the most USDGCs?
Ken Climo?
Yep. Very nice. And how many do you reckon he's won?
Oh.
Little bonus point.
Well, he won 17 worlds. Is that right? No, 17. He won 17. 12. He won 17 majors.
Yeah.
So 12 of them are worlds and the other 5 are USGC. Is it 5?
So 5?
Look at
math.
Look at my math working here.
Oh, your dad would be proud.
Thanks, Dad.
All right. Well done. All points there. How many different USDGC champions have there been?
Ooh, different.
Yeah.
Like a lot. How many years has it been running?
So I think it's been running since like, I don't think I've got that on here. I think it was since 99.
Look at me quizzing the quizmaster. Yeah. Okay. So there's been like a few. 30. He's won 5.
Yeah.
Let's go with 14.
Oh, 15.
Ah, that's close.
Yeah. There's been apparently 15 different players have won the USDGC, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
And the event has been 26 times. So yeah, there you go, 99. Next question. How many players are multi-time USDGC winners?
Well, Climo's won.
Yep.
I don't even know. I don't even know if Paul's won it. Has he won it? Maybe.
Who?
Paul Macbeth. Is he? I don't even know if he's won one. Has he?
Really?
He's probably won like 5. I've got no idea. How many multiples? Let's go with something small, like 2.
There's 5.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, there's 5.
All right, tell me who they are.
Climo.
Yeah.
You got that one. Paul Macbeth.
Okay.
Yep.
He's won like probably 20.
He's won 3.
3, okay. For some reason I was like, he needs to win this one, but that's this year. Yep.
Barry Schultz.
Yep, Schulte.
Yep.
Shoestrick.
Will Shoestrick is the next one. And then Gannon. He's won, I think he's won 2.
Gannon won 2?
I think
there you
so.
go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Correct me if I'm wrong there, people, because that doesn't feel right.
I don't know.
Anyway.
Don't know.
Gannon, yeah. And apparently Shoestrick is the only player in that group who's never won Worlds.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, he played this one, Shoestrick, which was awesome to see.
Yeah.
But it didn't have the best score.
I don't think he plays too much. He's a
like
big CEO.
Yeah,
now.
that's exactly right. He said he had a blast, so good to see.
This question is a little bit sad, but I put it in there. Who has the most second place finishes at USDGC?
I was going to go with Ricky, but then I was like, maybe it's Barry Schultz because he's probably the one that's losing to Climo. I'm going to go with Barry Schultz.
You had it right at Ricky.
It was Ricky. Dang.
Yeah, maybe this one tied him over, but yeah. The most top 10 finishes.
The most top 10 finishes.
Since 99.
Macbeth.
Barry Schultz.
Barry Schultz, okay.
Yeah.
He played it too. He actually was doing quite well at one point.
Oh, man, they're gun. Most of those old boys. Because I think they get, if you win it, you get re-invited every year. You can play it for the rest of your life. Now, with USDGC, like it's a you have to qualify at a qualifier to get in. So, and they don't have split. Well, in the past, they didn't have split divisions. They just had open divisions. So there was no MPO, FPO. It was just open.
Okay.
So saying that, there have only been, how many women do you think in the history of the USDGC have there been to actually qualify, like to play USDGC before throw pink and everything?
For some reason, I know Paige Pierce. did.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if anyone else before that. I don't know the history. So I'll go with one.
So there's been 4.
4, okay.
Yep. So yeah, you're right, Paige, and she actually qualified here in Oz.
Oh, is that how she qualified?
Yeah.
There you go.
Yep. I qualified with her, mate. Yeah.
There you go.
Juliana Culver, Des Redding, and Elaine King.
Elaine King, yep.
Yeah. So, and then who was the only woman in that to cash?
Oh, cash.
Yeah. To win cash.
Juliana Culver. That's a guess.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Apparently she tied, I can't remember the year, but apparently she tied with Nate Doss.
Oh, really?
In like
That's sick.
50th place or something.
That's sick.
And
good for her.
won $80.
Yeah.
So she cashed. So that's pretty cool.
Do
All
have
right.
a very nice Juliana Culver signed Roadrunner.
And I'm
I'm gonna bust that out when I get home, just to pay homage.
You might know this. It's going back a few years, Tim. Maybe even a little bit before your time. But 2014,
Okay. Yep.
the USDGC went to a playoff.
Okay. This is before my time, by the way.
Yeah. Okay. Who won that playoff?
2014.
2014. Yeah.
Is this Macbeth era? Is this?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Who won the
But there's
playoff?
the DOS is in there, and yeah, there's a few in that era.
Let's go Shoestreak.
Yeah.
It was Shoestreak.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Shoestrings in a playoff against Macbeth.
There you go. That's
Yeah.
sick. They all hide him in such high regard. I was hearing Paul talk about Shoestreak on the Tour Life podcast a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
And he's like, he was just Gannon Burr back in the day. Like he was, their throwing style was similar, and he was just so good.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's just like, I think his putt was his only little Achilles heel. Like he was a very good putter, but it seemed to tweak a little bit, and then he got hurt. But the dude's form, and he was like one of those early ones who was like putting out form videos and that sort of stuff.
Yeah,
but
sick.
the guy's form was just immaculate. Yeah, I do miss watching Will.
I'd like to see it. I never really saw him in his prime, so that's cool.
Oh, I remember like some of the first like slow mos coming
Yeah.
out of him and yeah, it was amazing, mate. I'll talk about my Perth Pine Lines screensaver. That was if I could have done a video, it would have been Will Shoestreak. All right, that's all the USDGC questions.
Nah, I appreciate that. Didn't do as bad as I thought I would, so that's good to see.
feeling. Yeah, solid. All right. Anything else on the docket for you, Timmy?
Nah, mate, just
Nothing you
gearing
wanna
up
get
for
off
Eruption.
your chest? No.
Off my chest. No, other than a bit of phlegm, mate. Still recovering.
No, I'm excited for Eruption. 2 weeks out. Yeah.
Oh, one thing I actually do have to get off our chest was New South Wales Open footage. The Park boys have turned it around.
Yes.
And we gave it back to them to say, sorry, boys, we can't do the comms because I'm away.
Yeah. Good
So
one.
they want to get it out before Eruption, and unfortunately I'm away the entire week. So the Park boys are going to put out the comms on that very shortly.
Yeah.
And
good.
yeah, they're the better commentators anyway. Let's be honest, Paddy.
Oh,
Matty Faz.
Tim. Oh, they're doing a very good job.
They're awesome. I
They're
love
doing
it.
a very good
love
job.
it. But yeah, sorry, boys, to lump more on your plates right before Eruption.
We'll be on the Eruption comms though, surely.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
And I'm very much looking forward to watching New South Wales Open because it like Austin versus Bainey is like that's like I don't know Aussie Paul v Ricky. I just want to watch it. I get
Turn the mics, the volume right up.
I
and
get the
you
inkling.
Just want to be in that moment.
Get the inkling that they're not the best of mates. And I like to watch that sort of stuff. I love the competition, so I'll be watching it, mate. Don't worry about that.
Like watching you and me play.
That's it. That's it. All right,
What's the German Yuli?
yeah. Shotgun being Yuli.
Yeah.
All right, on that note.
All right. Thank you for listening to another episode of The Tee Off. Please make sure you follow us on Facebook and Instagram and send in any questions or topics or your thoughts to our episode that you would like us to hear or discuss. Until next time, we hope you get out and play some disc golf with your mates.
So that's the end of the episode. Thanks for listening. I don't know why you're still here. We have to go see our families. Seriously, just go play disc golf.